All right, welcome back to Dukes Nukes 2023. It happened. It's over. It's over by the time. Will it be over when this comes out? Okay. We're gonna do our top 5 movies of the year. Everyone picked 5 different movies, so we got 15 movies we're gonna be looking at here. Comment to see if you agree with our movies,
or if you disagree.
But mostly agree, because positivity. Unless it's Blaine's, then disagree. Your number 5 movie. Will go.
My number 5 movie was just released recently. It's called May December, directed by Todd Haynes, starring Julianne Moore and Natalie Portman. Super interesting take on what it's like as an actor researching a role, especially a role that for a biopic that is a controversial one. It's pretty interesting. I would say definitely check that one out.
I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
Blaine, number 5 movie.
I'm going to put Wonka as my number 5 here. I just recently saw it, still currently out in theaters. Don't know if it will be by the time this video, or it should still be out.
It should still be out.
It should still be out.
It will be, yes.
It's a big movie, dude. It'll be out.
Anyways, I went in with like no hope, and it was a lot more fun than I thought. And I'm a big musical person, so it's probably a lot higher than it should. But definitely a solid movie just to go, just have a whole family go watch and enjoy.
I did see this movie, and it's fine. I didn't really like it as much as Blaine did. That's why it's on his list.
Fair enough.
I haven't gotten a chance to see it.
I don't think you would like it.
I probably won't watch
so
it.
I kind of want to watch it with you, because you'll be really mad.
I'll probably just...
My number 5 movie is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. It's Thomas and Cruise. He's doing the run. He's in a train. He's with Haley Atwell. It's fantastic. They're fighting AI. It's Mission Impossible. It's still fantastic.
Nice.
My number 4 pick is Barbie. I think out of the 3 of us on the couch, I might have enjoyed Barbie the most. I really had a fun time with this movie, and I was not expecting to. I really enjoyed it. What'd you guys think?
I thought it was fine.
I thought it was fun.
It was either hit or miss, you know?
It had a lot of funny moments.
It was hilarious.
What's the number 4?
What's your 4?
Number 4 is going to be Fast X. And I know it's a stinker of a movie in regards of being a movie. But I have to put it up here because it was so ridiculous and so much fun. I had so much fun watching this movie that, like, oh my God. It's so ridiculously that, like, it's so ridiculous and dumb that it's good. It's just absurd. It played on the family elements, and I just had so much fun with it. If you enjoyed the rest of the franchise, this respected the rest of the franchise.
Yep. That's Fast X. My number 4 movie is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. He does a web, it's through a portal. Fam, look at that. Will, do an edit. God damn it. No, it's Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse. I think it's probably it's not the highest animated movie of the year. I think it's Mario, money-wise.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely
Mario.
But it's Miles, he's back, and he's Spider-Man. He's confident Spider-Man now, and he's just going through portals, and there's some multiverse shenanigans. And also, I think we've all seen all 4 of our movies. Like, our number 4 is, like, we've all seen them.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
You guys like Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man was really, really great.
Spider-Man was great, and it kept up with the first one, which I really respected.
My number 3 pick is Thanksgiving, which we did a video on. If you're into horror, give that one a look. It is a really great time. What do you guys think about Thanksgiving?
Some dude lost $100.
Some dude in our theater, yeah. Go check out our review.
Freaking blast. That's all I have to say.
Yep.
Just blast.
Yeah, if you're a horror fan, check that one out. Can't go wrong.
My number 3 is Gran Turismo.
Oh, it was good.
Which was so much fun. I love the underdog stories. Plus, I played the video game when I was little, and it was nostalgia, too, and I love that. But anyways, underdog, racer, freaking awesome. Love that shit.
My 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Nice.
It's very fun. Probably the best Marvel movie in the past couple years. The only reason it's good is because it's a James Gunn movie before it's a Marvel movie. It's a good send-off to the Guardians of the Galaxy, the best he could do, because he didn't have a lot of control over the decisions they did in the Avengers movies. So, like, obviously, James Gunn didn't want Gamora to die in Avengers 3, and he had to kind of work with that, and he kind of made it work. and it's the best thing Marvel's done and probably will do in a while. And now he's at DC, their biggest rival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, that's all you need. I mean, it's the best Marvel movie in a long time.
Ditto.
Yeah, yeah.
Number two.
Number two.
Pick
Number 3, my lord. Number 2. 2. We're 2. You just saw 3. Now we're 2. Will
No.
2.
Fucking shut up. My number 2 is They Cloned Tyrone, directorial debut by Jewel Taylor. I was blown away by this movie, and I'm going to keep a close eye on this director because he has a sense of humor and a sense of style that I really vibed with. This is a sci-fi 70s exploitation, blaxploitation kind of throwback with John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, Marvel's Monica Rambeau in the Marvels. Her name escapes me, but it's really great. Sci-fi kind of conspiracy that's taking place in their community, and they're not about that. It's really great. I don't want to say any more. It's on Netflix. It's really great. Go check it out. That's why I don't have it behind us. It doesn't have a physical. Come on, Netflix, release a physical copy of They Cloned Tyrone. Blade number 2.
Blade number 2.
Blade number 2.
That's awesome. Even that.
All right, my number 2 is Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I honestly didn't have high hopes for this one when we went and saw this, but then we sat down, and I was dying. I was laughing. That was fantastic. It was like just witty and fun, and it actually felt like, if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, it just felt like an adventure, like you were sitting and actually playing a role-playing game. It was a lot of fun. What do you guys think?
It was a vibe, and the humor in it was very good. There were a lot of good jokes. Like I've only seen this movie once back in like April or March, and I vividly remember like a lot, like the skeleton jokes were hilarious, like where they just kept reviving the guys.
Yeah.
Like the bridge joke was really funny. Like the brain dog joke was really funny. Like there were so many jokes. I was like, man, this is really good.
The fat dragon too.
The fat dragon was really good.
I recently rewatched this at like 2 a.m. on a Saturday night, and I just by myself. I had a blast of a time, man. I liked it before. I like it even more now. It's like Blaine was saying, you can see kind of the conversation between the players. You can kind of guess like what they would be saying in real life. It's like a session being played out. I know some of the rules, some people that know more about Dungeons and Dragons can nitpick some of the stuff that happens. I don't care. It was a fun fantasy adventure movie in the style of Conan the Barbarian, Beastmaster, you know, these old sword and sorcery movies that we don't really get that much of anymore. It was great.
Yeah, and I think, because like I have heard people nitpicking it, but I think it's the same thing with like a book turning into a movie. Like you don't get every page on the book.
It's one story in the D&D universe.
And it's just very respectable, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a little too long. It's over 2 hours. I think it could have been cut down a little bit.
My number 2 is Oppenheimer. It was very good. It is a nuke. Get it? Duke Nuke?
Yeah, well,
yeah, but
it's not a nuke.
Bad,
Nuke's bad.
Oh, use it. It's going to confuse
No,
people.
wait,
I
dude.
forgot. No, Oppenheimer was fantastic. Some people thought it was too long, but I thought it was. I was vibing the whole time. I loved every second of it. I thought every person in it was fantastic. It was very intriguing, very interesting, and I loved how he also did the black and the white and the color. Like, you know, if it was supposed to, like, if it was like a, I don't know the exact terminology. Like, you're supposed to like interpret the scene or like not interpret the scene, kind of, you know.
It's doing like a subjective versus objective reality.
That's it. Yeah,
with the color versus black and white photography.
Yeah. Another movie we all saw. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge biopic person, so it takes a lot to get me in. And this movie fully had my attention, and I was just enraptured with this film.
Yeah, there was not a boring segment in that. I was loving every second, just like you said.
I don't know if enraptured's a real word. I don't think it is.
Is it a dinosaur?
Ooh, an enraptor. This is staying in.
He's like wearing a tie. He's like, I'm a enraptured. You're fired. Roar.
What?
Number 1.
My number 1 is Infinity Pool. It's a weird art sci-fi horror movie, and I loved it. I loved everything from the photography down to the themes. down to the actors. It's Mia Goth, who was in X and Pearl. Alex Skarsgård, who was in The Northman. Just Brandon Cronenberg, son of David Cronenberg, but a wonderful director in his own right, which he just really proved with Infinity Pool. I liked his previous film, Possessor, but he really grabbed me with this one. Boy, it's weird. Boy, it's weird.
My number 1 was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mutant Mayhem.
Another one where I didn't have high hopes for, but it used like a comic book art style, kind of like the Spider-Verse, and I love that type of art style. Like, keep doing movies like this. It's a lot of fun. And then the story was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And the villain, I kind of liked the villain. It was Ice Cube. It was. He was the Fly.
It was just Ice Cube.
It was just Ice Cube.
Just 4 turtles just beating up Ice Cube.
In Ice Cube form.
Yeah, he became like this giant mutant thing, killing everyone in New York. And then the turtles fight him. And
Nice.
The animation's sweet. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they did a really good job with like the ensemble cast too of it, because there's a lot of characters and it doesn't feel too crowded. It feels very like not juggled or like it feels very well. I don't know. Well crafted, thought out.
I saw about the first 20 minutes of this on a plane, and I was digging it. So hopefully I'll enjoy the rest of the movie when I get a chance to finish it.
On another plane. Woo. The way God intended. All right.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 is Sound of Freedom. I very much enjoyed this movie. It made a lot of money. I really like the company that did it, Angel Studios. Some people really don't like them. I really like them. They make a lot of good stuff, like The Chosen TV show. They had another movie come out this year that I just saw called The Shift. That was really good. But no, Sound of Freedom. I mean, everybody's probably at least heard about it since it was like it's indie film kind of budget. It just blew up out of nowhere. It made more money domestically than like Indiana Jones and like Mission Impossible did. It killed it over the summer, and I really like the story, and I think it'll stand for a good bit. I know you guys haven't seen it though.
No, I haven't seen it.
Nope.
If you haven't commented already what your favorite movie was, or your top 5 favorite movies, or why Blaine is correct for picking Fast X in his top 5 favorite movies, leave that comment, subscribe. Thank you for joining us in 2023. Let's see how far we make it in 2024. Will, how far do you think we're going to make it?
I mean,